Stories for all seasons.
The presents stacked high, as tall as a mountain. They ranged from new shoes to a chocolate fountain. But Ted had a secret. No one had a clue. Fruitcake was his boss's favorite, and only Ted knew. Ted's wife Cindy honored Ted's request to bake a fruitcake better than all the rest. After 3 hours, Ted felt it was done. Ted swiped it off the counter and started to run. Ted sped through the door, a wide smile on his face. He hopped, skipped, and jumped all over the place. To his boss, Mr. Hen, he submitted a gift to get promoted to manage his shift.
Thank you, Ted. Put it with all the rest. Find a space on the floor, or maybe a desk,
Mr. Hen said.
Merry Christmas, sir. Blessings to you and yours. May your blessings reach from the sky to the floors.
Ted came through the door, whistling happy and loud. He stuck out his chest because he was proud.
Cindy, that promotion is as good as mine. I brought the only fruitcake. I know it would shine,
Ted said.
Well, what did you do to get favor from your boss? Did you get another gift? How much did it cost?
Cindy said.
I took the fruitcake and no other thing. I could tell by his smile, he felt like a king,
Ted said.
That fruitcake you wanted still needed to bake. The only thing that was ready was my special cat cake,
Cindy said. Ted started to sweat. His heart started to thump, and when he swallowed, it felt like a lump.
So, do you mean I made a mistake? By giving my boss our cat's special cat cake?
Ted said. Cindy nodded.
So, what are the ingredients in the recipe you used?
It'll make you upset, and you will blow a fuse. I put tuna and sardines, chicken and mice, cow toes and catnip, I sprinkled it twice, pigeon and donkey teeth, earthworms and frogs, horsehair and crocodiles, and tails from some hogs.
Ted collapsed on the floor when he heard the news. At the back of his head, he got a pink bruise. Cindy woke Ted up by tapping his face. Ted woke in a panic. His heart started to race.
I have to get that cake. If it's the last thing I do, I'll lose my job in no time. We'll be living in a shoe.
Ted took the real fruitcake and started his car. He hurried to Hen's house, who didn't live far. He jumped over the fence as fast as he could. But a big brown dog bit him where he stood. Ted screamed and he ran with a hole in his pants. He hopped over the fence and hid near some plants. Ted figured he'd just move on to plan B. He went in the backyard disguised as a tree. Unfortunately, the gardener was there and trimmed the tree short while cutting Ted's hair. Bald Ted was so sad, his head smooth as can be, but he mustered up the courage to move on to plan C. Ted took a big steak and fed it to the dog. He disguised himself as a pretty large log. While the dog was distracted, he ran to the house and climbed into a window as quiet as a mouse. Ted put his hand through just as he planned, but the maid shut the window on top of his hand. Ted screamed and he jumped, alerting the guard, who grabbed Ted before he could get out the yard. Mr. Hen came outside right after the screams, and Ted simply said,
It's not what it seems. Mr. Hen, I just have one thing to say.
Not one word, Ted. Not after what you did today. Cat cake is my favorite. It's surely a treat. You even decided to add earthworm meat. For being so thoughtful, I'll make you a boss. I'll quadruple your pay, no matter the cost.
So the moral of the story is this: don't grab the wrong cake from the counter. However, if you do, put extra earthworms in it.
Stories for all seasons.